This is Pizza Snacks Take 1. During this DVD of Pizza Snacks, you will see how pizza snacks are made, as well as many sanitation violations. And your job during this DVD is to write down all the violations that you see. So the first thing we want to do today is we want to wash our hands. So we're going to go over. Now I just came from the bathroom and did my 20-second hand wash there, so I'm just going to do a quick rinse here. You still want to take paper towels, dry your hands, and then turn off the water with the paper towel. Okay? The next thing is I'm going to tie back my hair. So you want to make sure to tie back all your hair so that none of it gets in the food. So I have my convenient little hair clip, and then I have a hair band to make sure that my bangs stay back and nothing is falling in my face or in the food. Okay, you want to clean and sanitize your work surface. So this will be where I'm doing the food prep. So I have my Fantastic. And I'm just kind of covering the food there so no Fantastic gets in it. And then we are ready to get started. Okay, when you start cooking in lab, the first thing you need to do is gather all of your ingredients. So everybody should be looking at the recipe for pizza snacks. Okay, the first thing we need is tomato sauce, and that we have. Italian seasoning and garlic powder. Some hot sauce. English muffins. A package of shredded mozzarella. And some sausage. Okay. Okay. Preheat the oven to 350, so we're going to do that so it can start getting hot while I'm measuring my ingredients. Alright? So now what we want to do is get everything measured, and that's called mise en place, the act of getting organized before you start cooking. So tomato sauce, we need a ½ cup. And we are going to take a quick pause here while I find the can. I'm back. Alright. When you're opening the cans, you want to make sure you go all the way around. Do not use your fingers to pry that out because the edges are very, very sharp. And this did not cut all the way through, so I'm going to bend it and toss that. Alright, we need a ½ cup. Now, tomato sauce is not super liquidy, so that it will be a very good close estimation. Liquid you measure at eye level, and I have a little too much in there. Again, this is not as precise as measuring milk, because again, it's not super liquidy. But this is savory cooking, and in savory cooking, you're cooking more by sight and taste rather than precision. Italian seasoning, we need ½ teaspoon. So you find the appropriate measuring spoon, and all of the amounts are written right on the spoon. It says 1/2 teaspoon. And you get a straight edge spatula, and then you level. Now this is leafy, so you can also just shake it to make it close. We also need a ½ teaspoon of garlic powder. We have a big piece of dried garlic in there, so we'll just take that out. Now the powder levels nicely because it's a powder. Okay? But again, in savory cooking, precision is not as important. You need to be close, but not as close as you do in baking. Hot sauce, we need a ¼ teaspoon. going to combine my spices since they can be combined as and put my hot sauce in here. So, my 1/4 teaspoon. Two English muffins are already here. I need a 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella cheese you will not level because it's not a powder, so you just shake it until it's pretty close. And then we need 1/2 link of sausage. So I will go ahead and cut one of these in half. And there's our sausage. So we have all of our ingredients set, and now we can start making our muffins. So it says remove the casing from the Italian sausage, and then we are going to brown it in a pan. Now there's 2 ways you can brown it. This is called an induction burner. And it works by moving the molecules in the metal pan, speeding them up, and the pan gets hot. Or you may cook on the range, all right, or on a stove top, depending on which food slab you're in. So we are going to use the induction burner. So I'm turning this on about medium, which is 10. And that will start getting hot. And I'm going to remove the sausage from the casing. And I will use this, and you can already hear it starting to sizzle a little bit. It's going to cook very quickly in here. And what we are doing is browning the sausage. Now the reason for that is pork must be cooked until it's completely done in order to avoid contamination by trichinosis. When we bake these in the oven, it will not be long enough to cook the sausage. So we're going to pre-cook the sausage until no pink remains. And this is sticking just a little bit, so I'm going to turn my heat down. Now, since there are 2 of you in the lab, while one person is browning the sausage, the other person can be prepping the English muffins and making the sauce. But again, this is cooking very fast, so I do not want to leave it unattended, or else it will burn. Another minute here, and our sausage will be all done. Okay, since this is so very close to being done, I'm going to turn my heat way down and just keep an eye on it while I move on to another step of the food prep. There's just a few pieces left in here that are still a tad bit pink. Alright, I've turned it off and it can just finish. Okay, I need to cut the English muffins in half and spread them out.